using y'all as a mirror. I think I got it all. I just got done eating. Looked like I'd been at a horse trough or something. Had sauce all around my mouth like a vampire. Good afternoon. My dogs are watching the neighbors. I'm watching my dogs watch the neighbors. My dogs are barking at the neighbors because they're stupid. So I'm sitting here watching my dogs watch the neighbors and bark at them. I gotta figure out something to do with my hair. It's looking kind of spicy today. Got all my dogs out. Back in. Eat. I'm just sitting here. This is a day. It's just a calm day. Everybody's freaking out about these storms. I honestly, I'm not saying that it ain't gonna get bad in other places. It's already been bad in other places. But just in my observation of how the meteorologist works up here in the great state of freaking Alabama, is that around my little freaking house where it's supposed to be so damn bad, I don't figure it'll do a damn thing but rain a little bit and a little bit of thunder and lightning and just be poof and gone just like it always is. Now, I could be wrong. We could have another 2011 bullshit going on when I was pregnant with my son. I remember the devastation that Coleman, Blunt'sville, surrounding counties had to endure. Everything was freaking gone. We had, I think, 18 total tornadoes touch down the 27th of April, 2011. Hello. Now, they're saying it's going to be F5s in my area. And that we should all go to shelters. Well, shit, how in the hell do you expect me to get there? Flutter my wings on the wings of a damn snow white dove? Or some kind of shit like that? I'm going to take my hair down and brush it. It needs it. Why my hair looks so matty every time I get up in the morning? I ain't brushed my hair yet. But that just blows my mind. All these people that are bedridden on hospice and shit like that, we cannot, those people cannot leave their home. We cannot. Those people can't leave their home. And people that are low income or something, and we don't have the means to have a decent vehicle, we are just freaking trapped. Ain't no shuttle buses gonna come around through here to save us. We're just gonna hunker down and kiss our asses goodbye is all we can do. We're just freaking here. I'm just here. Pretty much so. Stop now. This is me time. I had you time. You up my ass. I mean, it is. I feel like with Mother Nature, I hate when my hair does that. I feel like with Mother Nature, it is what it freaking is. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. I feel like God is like your spiritual belief, and then we got Mother Nature over here, and she just pissed off at our asses for polluting her, misusing her, and abusing her, and she's gonna whop the shit out of us a few times, like backhanded when you was talking back as a kid, and you're gonna have to pick your ass up off the ground. That's the way I feel about the Mother Nature stuff. And your spiritual beliefs will get you through it, because you got something to focus on. But Mother Nature's mad as hell at us, and she gonna whoop the shit up out of us real good with a hickory. And that's what these storms are. Happy Saturday. Just like that time you told your mama no about something and you had to pick your ass up off the floor. That's what this is. And I have different beliefs and different viewpoints of other people. And that is my prerogative, not yours. So it may not align, but that's how it is. I'm doing good. I got a damn rat's nest in the back of my hair. I have fine ass hair and it gets so freaking matted just sleeping on it. Hate it. Go in there and get my unbrush. See if I can brush it out. You know, I have had to sit when I took Grandma to the doctor and pick a knot out of my head that was like this from one night of sleeping with my hair down. It had a big old knot right up in the back of my head. And I had to sit there for probably a good 35 minutes and pick that damn knot out. I hate it. Like, I use conditioner and stuff, but it's just like so fine that it's like a little fine necklace string. It just gets all wrapped up and knotted up just in just like a second. I can't half-ass braid. I've had 6 broken arms. Both wrists have been broke 3 times. And it's really hard to get my hands to do what I want them to do. I've got nerve damage and stuff. And then I have swelling from RA. And inflammation and shit. So it's kind of hard, you know. I don't even have a freaking pillow. I don't have a pillow. I just sleep on the bare mattress. Pillows make my neck freaking hurt. I didn't break them. Somebody else broke them for me, but that's a different story for another day. I've had my elbows broke 3 different times, too. I stayed in a cast. I didn't break them. They was broke. Intentionally broke. And let me tell you something, that is some of the worst freaking pain, y'all, that you'll ever feel when you break a damn bone. I mean, it's just agonizing. You can't move it. Because that's the way people are, ain't they? That's all I've ever known, anyway. The worst part was wearing that stupid cast, and your damn arm would get itchy because you had to wear this thing 6 to 8 weeks, and you couldn't scratch it, and you couldn't wash it, and it'd get all that old dead skin on it, and it would stink so bad. And you'd have to get you a little clothes wire, and you'd have to bend it out and reach down in the little crack of it and scratch the shit out of it. Be careful not to make yourself bleed, because that shit itched so damn bad you couldn't take it off. They didn't change them out. I mean, you wore it till they cut it off. The only way they'd change it out is if they needed to put it back on. Oh, I hated them things. I can write with both hands, my right and my left, because having a arm broken 2 different places is not an excuse to lay out of school. So I had to go to school and learn how to write with my left hand and do everything on my left hand so I could do my assignments. Because that's not an excuse for tardiness and not going to school. Tardiness is being late, but anyway, that's not a excuse for truancy. You had to go to school, broke or not. No excuses. It's just a damn excuse. Suck it up and do it. That's what my whole life's been. Suck that shit up and do it. Oh, I'm writing one. The worst thing about everything I've been through is feeling powerless, helpless, and just like everything is completely out of my control. Quit, dog. Alabama. Just everything is completely out of my control. No matter what I do, there will always be somebody bossing me. Whether it's a freaking government, the damn state, some asshole that thinks that he knows better than me. I'll always have a fucking boss. Or this illusion of being free and being your own person is fucking shit. It's just bullshit. You ain't fucking free. Hell, everybody else. Now, this is what you should do. I just want to tell them all to suck my big toe. That's what I want to do. Just suck it. I've had somebody to preach to me for an hour about what I should do with my life to make it functional for them. Honey, you wouldn't survive one fucking day in my damn head. You wouldn't. You drowned in there. All them dang demons running around in there. They'd pull you down to hell with them. You wouldn't live up there. I don't want nobody to walk a mile in my shoes. I want them to live a night in my head. I want them to live one night up here in this mind that I've got from all this shit. All the trauma, all of it. Just live one day up in here. See if you could survive it. Thank you. Becky, what have you been up to? Are you going to be in the storm this? I'm waiting on it to hit. It's supposed to hit pretty soon. I hate this damn door over here. Getting on another story. It's gapped. Thought about putting some makeup on, but hell, I'm going to die the way I live if it's going to get me. With no brassiere on, no boulder holder, and ugly, looking like a damn homeless person, or a female version of Adam Sandler. I ain't damn getting all spruced up to go out. And I want to tell you something. If I die, the SOB that puts a damn bra on me, I will haunt you until the end of time. You better not put one of them damn things on me. to rest in the ground for all eternity, because I'm going to honk the hell up out of you. Every time you go up them damn steps, I'm going to be right there behind you, running real fast. Flipping on and off them damn lights. You'll never get any sleep, because I'll be right there with you. I have two. Is that a fucking gray hair? Oh no, it's a dog hair. Thank God. Whoo! Damn. Scared me for a minute. I seen my life flash before my eyes. It's just party hair, thank God. A little while from Jasper. God. I'm too young to have fucking gray hairs yet. Can't be doing that shit to me. That scared the hell up out of me. I thought I seen a gray hair up there, and it's dog hair. It's a white dog hair. Can't be doing that to me. I was worse than these damn storms that's coming through. Shit. Damn you, Purdy. See what you're doing? Causing me stress. Thank you. I'm really wanting to cover up these blank circles up under my eyes. Excuse me. Dang. Burping back up my food. That's gross. Gnarly. See if I can get this door shut. Well, that worked like a... Now, listen here, damn you. Damn door, better listen to me. Yeah, that's what I seen on the news. Think it's shut. May not go to heaven. Damn, it's cold in here. To turn that air up. Should kick off in a minute. What's for breakfast? Hell, it's damn lunch. I already had lunch. There. Finally. Rat's nest. My damn hair. Well, I had breakfast this morning. I had a coffee and some toast with jam on it. Hush! Good morning. I'm good. I hear the thunder bumping. I don't know what I expect. I guess we'll just have to wait around and see together. I don't think my straightener's charged. I don't think it is. We'll see. Got damn buzz in my hair. Oh, it ain't charged. But anyway. Freshen it up until I take my everything shower. When I die, I may not go to heaven. Hate the frizz, y'all. When I die, I may not go to heaven. Cowboys in. I can't. It ain't charged. And I'm not charging it. I ain't going no fucking where. It's good enough the way it is. Heaven man with cowboys in. Hello. See if I can. There. Better. I don't care. My hair's all nappy any fucking way. I need to cut it off and start over. As much breakage as I have, I don't really make a damn hoot about where I start from. still gonna look like shit. Start from the top, work my way down. That sounds the most disgusting noise. Listen. Somebody didn't think this bottle through. Oops. I may not go to heaven. It's Elf. Elfie Elf. It's all I use. Ah! How I look? Look awesome, don't I? Well, I'm ready for the day. What do y'all think? Ain't it awesome? Let's go. I'm ready. Y'all ready? We're blending. Wow! Wow! We're blending. Blending. Wow! Somebody will tell me he's hungry in a minute. Diddy is hungry! What's wrong with him? Not a fucking thing. He's a damn turd. And he's not happy. That's what's wrong with him. He just fucking ain't happy about nothing. Grouchy ass old man. Yeah, that's Pringles. Make sure I get it blended good up here. Yes, he is. Always has been. Pain in my ass. I don't that. Ain't a fucking thing wrong with him. So pitiful. He sounds so fucking pitiful. Yes, he does. Little shit, don't he? He likes to put his ass in my face. I know what a cat's butthole looks like, and I didn't want to. kinda getting gnarly up there. I didn't blow the screen door open. I was gonna have to chase dogs freaking out through the wild blue yonder. I didn't do my nose. There. What all looks the same? Look, I got hair up in my nose. I had to go over here and do my eye makeup because I can't half-ass see. Fuck, I got, there it is. Got it. Damn dog hair. My dog's are shedding. It's starting to get spring-a-dangle. When I die, may not go to heaven. Heaven may not let cowboys in. Elf. Everything I'm using today is Elf. So far, there's freaking dog hair up in my nose. Yeah, I use this. This don't, because this is not Elf. This is cheap ass shit. I could not find any Elf eyeliner that wasn't waterproof, and I don't do waterproof shit. I hate it. What did I miss? I gotta fix my eye. Hold on. Now I'm gonna fix my makeup or touch my freaking face to fix my damn eyeliner. Nobody, myself. Didn't know I had to look good for somebody else. No, I never do it for anybody else. I do it for my damn self. Of course. Of course, of course. How does that look? Like I got some eyelashes. Thank you. Hello. Give it a little bit of volume. It needs it. Thanks. Oh, it's just a little windy. No big deal. Oh, little wind. I don't really like colored lip glosses too much, but Almost forgot. Thank you. Hey. Forgot to do this while my hair was up. Got my setting powder. I'll look right without it. Prime grip, power grip setting spray. And then I have to go back in. I'll fix my mascara because it screws it up. Now I'm done. It looks better in person than it does on this phone, but look kind of cute. Never ever put on makeup, change your clothes, change your identity to please other people. If you want to put on makeup to make yourself feel a little bit better, that's okay. But don't do it because you think that you look freaking ugly without it, like I do. And then you still think you look freaking ugly with it, no matter how many people tell you you look wonderful with it. Beauty comes from within. It comes with confidence and not being insecure. So don't be me. Thought one of my dogs had escaped. Don't be me. Ever since I was 16 years old, I thought I was so ugly because of my teeth, because of people making fun of me. And it was it was all because of how people treated me. And that's not my fault. I was beautiful. They was just too ignorant to see it. That's not my problem. That's their problem. That's their... They probably did see how beautiful I was. But the fact of the matter was that they were so ugly inside their self that they had to turn me down to make their self feel up high, is what it was. They had to turn me down as a person to make their self feel good as a person. Now, I still dress like Adam Sandler, but my hair's done and my makeup's on. So, Storm can blow me away and I'll be all pretty for it. I'm ready. And I like the e.l.f. glow because it makes me have the glow to my face. Like, you know, I've been out in the sun and not part of the living dead. I'm kind of digging the red hair thing. I might keep it for a while. Beauty is in your soul, in the way you carry yourself, and the way that you treat other people. Beauty has nothing to do with your looks. You can be the most beautiful person outside, on your face. You can have the prettiest face in the whole world. It's gorgeous. You have the prettiest hair. And you treat people like shit. And you're just rude and ugly and nasty in the way that you carry yourself. Guess what? You're ugly. Not because of your outer appearance. It's because of the way that you do other folks. And even though I don't wear my dentures, and that is for comfort, for my comfort, is why I don't hardly ever wear them. I feel like I'm gagging. I will gag till I throw up. They're not comfortable to me. They wasn't made right. I need a new set, but I can't afford them. And I have adapted to not have them. So even though I don't wear my dentures, I still look pretty damn cute. Thought about going one of them 25-cent like gumball machines and get me a grill. And just stick it in my mouth. Then I could grin at people with the grill in. Like vampire teeth. 25 cents, I can have me grill. I can't put them in. They won't go in. They're cock-sided. They rub against my gum until they make a sore. They won't even fit up in there. So I can't even put them in. My gums are so swollen that they won't go in. My gums are a different size from the time that they made them until the time that I tried to wear them. They used to fit decently. Hell yeah! Like Dennis the Menace. When Mr. Wilson, he knocked out his front teeth, he just got two of them little chewing gums that she just said Chicos, and he just stuck them back up in there and fixed them. Well, hell, I could do that. I could just get me a little bit of that damn denture gel, and I could just glue me some of them little Chicos up in my mouth, and then I could have a full set of damn teeth. They'd dissolve after a while, I'm sure, and get gummy, but for a little bit, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm watching the weather. It's pretty decent right now. It's supposed to hit pretty soon. That's how I can fix it. I have to go and have dental surgery, and I'm really scared to go have dental surgery because it's on my nerve. Alright now. unlock it. Damn, this door ain't gonna stay shut. Your breath would be very minty. It should be. Don't want to smell shit. Hell, I smelled shit at my grandma's funeral. That door ain't gonna stay shut. Oh, I had to tie it shut. Do your kennel, the little dogs. No, them damn things was on my head this morning at 4:30 because it was damn thundering outside. I couldn't even breathe. I'm pretty sure that Elsa fractured one of my ribs like bonsai. She done the damn cannonball shit on top of my head this morning because it was thundering. Fractured one of my damn ribs. Couldn't even breathe. Knocked the air out of me. Go on now. The wiener dog was inside my hoodie with me. All of them was up underneath the covers. I think they was trying to trail to China up my butthole. I couldn't get close enough. Hell, if I was any closer, we'd be wearing the same skin. I had to keep on telling them it was okay and not to be digging in my back, trying to dig a hole up in there. No, I don't have nothing to give them for anxiety, and they're pretty old, and I would be very cautious about what I would give them. But Elsa's a fat girl, and she was on my rib cage. She's at least 25 pounds. She's a hefty thing, standing right on my damn rib cage this morning. And then I had one on my head and one. I couldn't even damn move, y'all. They had me cocooned in my cover. And I had two on top of me on my side. I was laying on my side, so I had two of them on my side like this. Elsa was standing on top of me, and then she decided she was going to move and get as close to my front half as she could, my face. And then Anna was up. It felt like she's up in my ass. She's right up, pushed my legs up, the bend of them, and just scurried right up the bend of my legs by my butt. That was a very unsafe place, by the way. If I started farting, you'd be croaked. And then I had one on top of my head, one in my back, and the two that was laying on top of me. So I have 8 small dogs. They was all up on top of my ass this morning, shaking, scared shitless of the boom, boom, boom that was going on outside. I can understand, but damn, couldn't breathe. I finally got comfortable where I get them all off of me, kind of, where they just, laying all around me. And went to sleep and then got back up at 8. I slept about 4 hours. And I'm up. Tornado watch for your location. Well, I'm watching for it. Come on. They was scared. They wanted me to keep them safe. Screw me being safe. They wanted themselves safe from the booming thunder and lightning that was coming outside and the hail beating on the windows. They didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit about my safety or smothering me. They just wanted to be safe and as close to me as humanly possible. It wasn't close enough. Anna lays on my face, covers up my... I do love them, but God, I just wanted to lay down for a few hours. I've been up all night cleaning up after them. They made a god-awful damn mess in here. I didn't want them all on top of me. And I had to fight like hell for my cover and a spot in the bed. And they had the whole fucking bed, but they had to have my spot too. Finally, I just took the cover and I yanked real damn hard and flipped them off of my cover onto the bed. I got tired of it. You know, sometimes you'll lay there and, why in the hell can't I get this cover up? And then they look over there at you like that man that they stole his voice and put on all them videos on damn Facebook. It's my big fat ass. Yes, it is. It is. It's y'all's big fat asses. All the little dogs sleep in the bed with me. The big ones don't, because the big ones will kill the little ones. Excuse me, unalive the little ones. So they sleep in their kennels. Plus, they're really rowdy, the big ones, and they steal bread and whatnot, and they act like craziness. So they sleep in their kennels. And Purdy has really bad anxiety, so I gave her trazodone. I think that's what they call it, so she can sleep through it. I also gave Dottie one because she's really, 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 really nervous about noises and shit. So I drugged her this morning so they can sleep through the weather. Makes them all sleepy deepy. But the little ones, I don't have nothing to give them. I wish I had some, like, common butter. They'd look. I was going to clean my room, and then I got high. That's what they'd be. And I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. That's what my dogs would be singing if I had some common butter, but I'm out. I'd give them all a little bit. Just a little bit of it goes a long ways. Got one over here patrolling. Looking for something. She's looking for trouble. Instead of looking for love, I'm looking for trouble. That one. That one right there. I don't know what the hell that is. That's the towel they stole. So I give the little ones common butter and I give the big ones trazodones. Purdy will tear out of her kennel. She hates thunder. She won't go outside. She won't do nothing. She will tear stuff up. She'll make a new back door. This is Joanna. She likes to sleep on my face and smother me. My dogs are old, y'all. Anna's 10. She's 10 this year. I don't know how in the hell she became 10 years old so quickly. It seems like yesterday I paid the lady that was her abuser $50 just where she'd give her to me. And she was this little hairless, worm-infested baby that was 4 weeks old and shouldn't even be away from its mama. That would fit in one hand, that was scared of every damn thing, that got into every damn thing and slept up under the covers because I'd have to hold the covers down on her until she'd go to sleep, and that's where she has to be now. Because it's 100 milligram trazodone for my big dogs. Alright, now, mess up my makeup. I worked hard on that. It's 100 milligrams. It would unalive my little dogs. It'd cause them to have a damn seizure. You don't never medicate your little dogs with things that ain't meant for them. So I do the common butter. Don't do that. My friend unalived their dog doing that. Do not break up medicine unless your vet gives it to them to save money because you think you're a chemist or you're a... You know. And you may do it 100 times and never have one incident, and then one time it may backfire on you. Are you a dog nurse? Because dog nurses and human nurses are 4 different things. And people medicine is totally different than animal medicine. And it has very different effects on animals than it does people. Listen to what I'm saying. I have watched people's dogs croak out with them self-medicating them. I have a buddy that she's like, oh yeah, I get heartworm prevention for big dogs, and I slice it up and I give all my little dogs a little portion of it. Yes, but this is for my dog. He went to the vet and he got it, and so did my other dogs. It is prescribed to them. It is not just prescribed to my small dogs. If it was, it would come in like 4 milligram tablets for them instead of 100 for my 100-pound freaking monster damn dogs that it's prescribed to, that I give it to them as prescribed. Calming butter, calming, is a natural agent that calms your dog down, that when they have like travel anxiety or storm anxiety, it just kind of mellows them out without having to give them drugs. So anyway, they self-medicated this dog. It ended up getting freaking heartworms, and it passed away. They tried to treat it. It already had the worst case of freaking heart failure that the vet had ever seen. And it passed away. And I had been telling them for weeks that there was something fucking wrong with that dog. It had edema. If you don't know what edema is, it is retainment of fluid in its abdomen. It had edema. And that poor dog suffered and passed because they knew better than anybody, and they gave that freaking dog a portion of flea and tick medicine, and they was ate up with fucking fleas and ticks, by the way, too. And also a portion of heartworm prevention. And they was protected, and they knew better than anybody. You couldn't tell them shit. And their dog died because they knew more than anybody. Because you couldn't talk to them. You couldn't tell them nothing. The only reason they took the dog to the damn vet where they put it down is because the dog quit eating and collapsed. Not because they was concerned about what I said about it having edema and fluid retainment. That's nice. Just got mine. Yeah, I've heard y'all got some crazy snow up north. I'm going to block this person and, like, mute their comments, too, because I ain't going to put up with your stupid shit. One day I will be dyeing my pubes some kind of color, too, because I ain't going to have gray hairs down there, but that's another story for a different fucking day of the week. I'm probably going to be doing it to my under armpits, too. Anywhere I've got a damn gray white hair, when that aging process starts, I'm going to bleach that shit and we're going to have damn rainbow colors. Well, thank you. I always wanted to give my under armpits some dreads, bleach it out, dye it like rainbow, unicorn, and braid that shit. Lord, the spamming in this live. There's another one that got blocked. That's what I always wanted to do. And then I could go, I wave my hair back and forth, wave my hair back and forth. But I am going to get some long-ass braids. You know, that fake hair shit, the braids that you like put in the back of your hair. And I'm going to clip it to the inside of my shorts and just let it hang out like it's my cooter nanny hair. And walk around my fucking yard this summer. 110% gonna do that shit. Hell yeah. And wave at my neighbors. Oh, I'm gonna take y'all along with me. Of course. Well, if I don't get blown away tonight, that is. I have to. I have to do it. It is a must of mine. I thought I was going to get a damn booty call last night. This guy that I've been after, that I pretty much just fucking gave up on, messaged me last night and said, hey, I'm going to be up your way. I'm going to stop by. And then he texted me back and said, I'm too fucking tired. Well, damn you to hell. How dare you get my expectations up and my glimmer in my eye and then just shoot my ass fucking down and say you're too tired. Well, damn, I'm too tired of life. I still get up every day and do the shit. Take you a blue tablet and a fucking Red Bull and it'll give you some damn wings and you can flutter around and do your job and flutter on somewhere else and then you can go be tired at damn home. Can't sleep here, though. You're going to sleep somewhere, but it ain't going to be here. We don't do sleeping overs. You got to be gone before the sun comes up. Neighbors might see your ass. I hate that shit. It's like a wet dream when you wake up and it's just gone. And then you're like, what the hell? And you sit around all day and say, this shit sucks. It's always a real cute dude, too. Just asses. I'm like, thank you for getting my hopes up. It is 5 days before my procedure. I can't do anything 2 days beforehand because it'll screw their test results up. And then I can't do nothing for a month and a half afterwards. So thank you so much for getting my fucking hopes up. Of dusting the cobwebs off of this thing for a minute. And then putting it back into damn hibernation. Where it's been all freaking winter. Looks like Sasquatch. Shit. Feel like a grizzly bear. So this guy that I really like, he messaged me and said, hey, I'm up your way, I'm going to stop by. And then he messaged me back and said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm too fucking tired, I'm going home. Well, shit. I'm tired too, tired of people bullshit. It's just, I guess it's like a man having a willy. When it won't damn rise up to the occasion and you're just disappointed. That's kind of how I felt. It's got cobwebs and dust. It's probably slang out a little bit of baby powder at somebody. Instead of a waterfall, I'd just be just like that powder I just put on my damn face. That's what it looks like. Oh, the dust and freaking cobwebs up in that damn thing. It ain't been used in so long. My doctor's on to me. You need to go out and get with somebody. Well, who in the hell do you think I'm going to get with? This imaginary cowboy that just appears up out there on that white horse to save my ass? I know Zorro's going to show up here. And while he's out there fighting the Commandant, he's just going to throw me on his trusty steed and we're just going to ride off into the sunset and do it under the maple tree. Shit. Whoo! Things I'll never go in. Air balloons. But they're awesome on here. I hate heights. I would probably pass out up there and they'd have to take me to the hospital and give me oxygen. That's what I'm thinking. My doctor's really on to me. You need all your problems is because you don't have smecks. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I'm healing myself right now, and that's not on my agenda to do. It's not my fault it's been a 2-year drought. Men are over here don't know what universe they're in because they've done too much substance. Or they've got something that Ajax, bleach, and Pine Sol couldn't scrub off of my damn ass. And they look like they ain't showered in 2.5 weeks and their mother might be their cousin. Twice removed. So no, I haven't. And then you got the ones that just want to move in on you and screw you and tell you they love you for a place to live. And I'm just not into all that. And I don't want to be somebody's mother. Here you go, dear. I pressed your underwear. They're so silky now. They've been dry cleaned for you. Starched. Just slip them right on. There's your socks. I made you a wonderful dinner. And I laid out your towel for you where you can take you a nice bubble bath. I ain't doing all that dumb shit. I don't even want him to sleep. There's one dude come over a couple years ago. And he fell asleep. Well, he had to sleep it off so he could drive, so he'd be sober to drive. And I'm just sitting up there, just staring at him like this. Kind of poking him in the side of the fucking ear, trying to get him to wake up. Because I don't want this bitch sleeping in my damn bed. I didn't sleep a fucking wink. I sat up over there and just awkwardly, gawked at him all freaking night. Till he got up and left. Then he said, I'm married. And I was like, oh, no. You don't say. I was just so upset about it. Bitch, I don't want you to come back. Once was enough. Be gone. I want to be free. I don't want to be chained up. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want some asshole telling me what I can do, who I can talk to, and where I can go, and how many times I can shake my ass. Now, I don't want none of that shit. I want some grumpy, overzealous asshole of a man dictating my moves. So I just want to throw one down, put a sack over his head, roll him around, and then kick him out the front door and say, that's nice, I'll call you. And then never call. That's what I want to do. Every blue moon. Maybe once or twice a month. I don't know. That may be too much. My old back may not be able to handle all that shit. That ain't the same. You need a sack buddy. You need somebody, a one-sacker. Not a two-sacker, just a one-sacker. You just put a sack over his head and then you're alright. Or two-sackers when you have to put one over your head and his head and then drink a lot of liquor on top of it so you can't remember the whole experience. I'm not ready for a two-sacker yet. Maybe a one-sacker. And make sure that it's really, really dark. Oh, my lights broke. And also, make sure that he ain't got no STIs, STDs, whatever. Make sure he's squeaky ass clean. And then, when he comes over, you just take a little blue tablet because so many of them, first you ask him if he's got any kind of heart trouble because you don't want to. And then you just slip a little blue pill. Synthetic or whatever. Down in his beverage. And you just let him consume that. Or you just have him to take it. Just tell him what it is and have him to fucking take it. Because you don't want... I don't know what's wrong with it moment. I ain't having that shit. I've already had that. That was supposed to be a disappointment. You know how long it took me to get my makeup and shit on and make my tits look like I actually have some? And then you're going to be like, I don't know what happened to it. Well, damn. I don't know either. Did it run away? Did you leave it at home? I know you probably took it off last night and forgot to strap it back on when you left. Shit. Well, hell, if you don't know what in the hell damn happened to it, I don't either. But it's gone, ain't it? Mine's there. Where's yours? People don't understand how hard it is to be freaking single and all these awkward damn hookups and shit. And these men that run around here in their 40s and 50s, what our dating age that we're in right now, 40s and 50s is a dating pool, that are recently divorced and think they're a playboy, and they're not. And their shit don't work. Some of them, their shit hasn't worked since they were 25, and they don't know what to do with it, even if it did damn work. 2 or 3 pumps, and they think they've rocked your fucking world, and you're just laying there wondering when it's supposed to start. So when you find that one rare freaking unicorn out here that actually knows what he's doing, guess what? He's married or taken, and you're just a little fun rolling the hay, and you might see him twice a year like Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny. And then he's just freaking gone. And battery-powered toys are all wonderful when you're in a pinch and you really want to do something. But it ain't the same as a person of some sort and kind. And if you can find one that ain't too alpha dang hard to look at, he's just an asshole. Being a girl sucks so bad sometimes. It just does. Because you have to be nice to them. Because you hurt their feelings. I've heard that shit so much. Man, I can handle you. And then, you make me cry so many times and you hurt my feelings. Bitch, please. You're pussy. I don't need no pussy. I've got one. I don't need another one. Damn. I hurt his feelings. I made him cry. Shit. That's all it took. I should have done it sooner. Everyone that says they can handle me, I hurt their damn feelings or piss them off and they run away as quickly as human possible. So obviously you can't fucking handle a strong, opinionated woman like me that's a firecracker and has 14 different personalities. Who knew? I did. I get so bored with their shit. They try to play all these head games. Honey, I know what it is. You ain't fucking interested. That's why you don't come back. That's why you don't call. Well, good thing I ain't interested either. No, I'm not. I'm from Alabama. I won't settle. If I ever do get in another relationship, I won't settle. We won't live together. We ain't shacking up a month out of the gate. We ain't going to lay up with each other and move in and completely take over each other's lives. I can't do that. I can't. I've lived with 2 people in my life, 2 men, and it sucked. I'll never do that again. You're going to have your own house, and if you want to come over here and spend the night, you're going to have to get you one of them little campers, and you're going to have to park it out here by my house, and you're going to have to stay out there. You can't be coming in here acting like you own the place. I can't be having you shitting up my bathroom, stinking it out, crop dusting my ass. I can't be having you piled up in my bed sleeping. You're going to have your own spaces away from me because I can't deal with it. And I hate to be like that, but that's just the way it is. I'm so freaking uncomfortable with somebody else in my damn house. Hell no. Thank you for the team bracelets. Is that what that is? Yeah. You know. I used to love having somebody else in the house, and I've been single so many years that I can't do that shit. I just can't. And when you meet this guy and you start talking to him, hey, I met that guy. Oh, never mind. 'Cause hell, he's gone. He already blocked your damn ass. No, I'm not from Butcher Holler. That's Loretta Lynn. Woo! Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I love men. Don't get me wrong, I do. But God, they're so ignorant sometimes. You just want to pick up something and smack them over the end of the nose with a wet newspaper. Shamrocks. I wish I could find me a damn pot of gold. I would buy me a new car. Sure as hell would. My friend said it right. Men are like puppies. They're so cute and sweet to play with and to look at. But when you take them home, they tear up all your stuff, give you anxiety and shit all over everything. Hell yeah. But they're really cute to walk away. Alright, you're gone. I ain't gonna put up with it. Not all of them, but we're polar opposites from men. And if we ever find that man that we have a connection with, and they have a connection with us, and then we get emotionally connected, that's the ones that we end up staying with. And men are good, but they're a certain way. They're wired a certain way. And everything has to be the way they want it. And if it's not, hey, they start getting crabby and bitchy and showing out about it. And I'm not doing that. I'm a free spirit. Everything's going to be the way that it goes. and I'm going to go with the flow of it. And I'm going to be the little flower child over here with my wild ass red hair or blue hair or pink hair or purple hair. And if you can't be like that, then you can't be with me. I like to go outside and just feel the wind on my face some days. So it's just better if I do my catch and release program that I've got going on. I catch one and keep it for a couple hours and then release it back into the wild of the wildlife reserve, and it can go off and patrol and piss on things somewhere else than just to be here in the round pen. I don't know what that is, but leave me alone. The wind's picking up a little bit, and it's kind of gloomy, y'all, but I don't know if it's going to do anything or not. Catch and release. I told my damn doctor that. She's kind of looking at me really weird. Tornadoes in your area today. I'm under a tornado watch. I think a warning means it's about to hit, right? So if I'm just under a tornado watch, then they're just watching for precipitation. Ooh! What was that? I didn't see no damn butterfly. That sucked. Thank you for sending that, but their special effects sucked. No, yeah. I wanted it to do something, like a little butterfly fly up on the screen or something. I didn't see nothing. But I do appreciate the gifts. I do. I love all y'all's gifts. Thank y'all so much. I got a whole $5 from TikTok on my Creators Fund today. The first time that I've ever got any money off of my Creators Fund. $5 whole damn dollars. Thank you for the dolphin. The dolphins don't really move. They're just like a sticker up there. But anyway, I got $5 whole dollars and 42 cents. Ooh. No, I think I'd be cute as an elf. Like off of Lord of the Rings elf for Halloween. I think I could pull it off. But I look like that girl from... Woo! And there we go. We met the goal. Set up a new one. Just an ordinary girl. What is a skull apple, by the way? Let's see if I can do 10 of these. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, I want my knee. You hear that pop? I felt good. It's a kind of stove up. I'm snap, crackle, and pop over here. Sound like a damn cereal. Every time I move, something pops. Need to wash my dishes, too. I've been procrastinating on them last 2 days. I got to get them washed. Good afternoon. I'm waiting for the storm to hit. It's supposed to hit about 2 o'clock in Coleman. I think they're a damn liar. It ain't hit here yet, and I'm 2 hours away from Coleman. Need some little bit of Crisco to grease up my damn parts with, where when I move around, my bones don't creak and pop. It's raining in Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky many, many times, but I can't remember if it's north, south, or east of me. My sense of directions suck. But Kentucky is a beautiful place, y'all. Y'all should be so proud to be from there. It's the woods and stuff that we used to have here in Alabama, that they tore down and built freaking strip malls and cities and bullshit. We don't have the beautiful, like, acreage that we used to. Hey. I seen that. I'm sorry that y'all had that. I hope everybody's okay. I think they said there were about 8 people that died in these storms already. Yeah, it's supposed to be sweeping over the whole United States. Like, a bunch of states are getting this storm. No, I'm not. And I won't be. It's sad. I would rather date a woman than I would a man at this point in my life. If that sums it up. Probably turn out a lot better too. But they're bad women and they're bad men, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of women out here that's just as bad as men are. And you get the same damn experience that you got with the men that you've been with women. Women get to that point in their life that they've took so much bullshit that they're just going to use whoever they get with to get whatever they can get off of them. I don't know what I'm into now. I'm into my peace, my healing. I've never healed myself from everything I've been through. I've just put a Band-Aid on it and just powered through it, and I'm healing myself. I'm taking time for me. I'm healing myself. I'm not going to rush into anything. I'm not ready to date. I'm not going to do it. I'm going through some health issues right now. I'm getting that under wrap and getting my home the way I want it. I have my animals, and that's enough for right now. When I decide to go back out into the dating world, then we'll reevaluate what I want. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that person is gonna have their life in order. They ain't gonna be no criminal. Now, let me specify this. They're not gonna be a person that just constantly gets incarcerated over and over again, that does substances, that does stupid crap and gets behind the wheel. They're not going to be like that. They can have a past that they have changed themselves from. I'm not judgy like that, but I'm not going to have anybody that continues to make bad damn decisions and drag me down with them. That's totally different. I'm not going to have anybody that does things and thinks that it's okay to bring that shit in my house. I'm not going to have somebody that lies and cheats on me. They're going to have a vehicle, they're going to have a home, and they're going to have a job. And they're not going to be a dumbass. And they're going to open doors for me, and they're going to be polite and nice for me, and they're going to respect the decisions that I have made in my life to heal myself. And they're not going to question me about it or tell me that I'm wrong for doing it or how I need to change my life to fit what they want, because that's not going to happen. I have done that shit all my life, changed myself, hid myself, been somebody else to please somebody that had no intentions to stick by me. And I'm not doing it. Ever again. And if me being a strong, tough woman with rough edges scares them off, then they ain't the man for me. It's the way I talk, the way I act, and the way that I put the walls up to keep myself safe. It's too much for you, then we shouldn't go no further. I ain't gonna have no man call me at 1 o'clock in the morning and ask me to come pick him up. That he'll give me $10 for gas. We're not doing that shit. Alabama. I beat cheese. That's probably a bad decision today. Since I'm lactose intolerant and the lights may go out, and this could be a very bad situation. It could be a shitty situation. It's just wind's blowing. I'm gonna flip this phone around and let y'all see the outside. I may go out there and let y'all see the sky, because I don't want to show my neighbors' houses for privacy reasons. But yeah, I ate cheese sticks because I couldn't decide on what I wanted. I really don't want nothing that's freaking here. And I've made me some barbecue meatballs for later in the crock pot. And I just really couldn't figure out what in the hell I wanted. I don't know what I have. I could have cellulitis or Crohn's. I have really bad stomach issues. And I've had chronic constipation since I was a child. And the only thing they've ever done is just give me laxatives. And the laxatives stopped working. And I get impacted really bad. They wanted me to go and have a colon collage or whatever it's called. I don't know exactly. I can't remember what it's called. I'm probably calling it the wrong thing. Where they put the tube up your butthole and they flush you out. No, not a colonoscopy. That's where they put something up your butthole to see it. They won't want to see it. They just want to clean it out. No. Anyway, it's not a damn enema. Colon cleansing is what it was. So you go into this place, they're actually like companies, like it's like a spa thing, and you go in there and they put this little tube up your butthole, and first it pumps water up in there, and then it sucks it out along with the poop. I was on laxative for over 10 years, and it just quit working, so I just stopped taking it. And I go at least 14 days at a time without going to the bathroom. And it's not good for me, and I know it's not good for me. Yeah, I couldn't afford it either. So when I eat dairy, it gives me the diarrhea, so that's what I normally do. Just eat dairy. Tears my gut up. That or the hormone treatment that they got me on. Oh, tear my gut up too. When I was postpartum, I kept the runs. Drinking coffee helps. Or it did, and now it don't no more. I stopped doing it. Like drinking hot coffee in the morning, it used to help, and it don't now. Everything just stops working. No, I ain't never told my doctor because they're like, oh, you should just take Miralax. Miralax don't fucking work. All it does is make my stomach hurt. It don't. I used to be on Miralax because the doctor was on to me about not having regular movements. And it didn't do nothing but make my damn stomach hurt. That don't work for me. No, I don't. I don't have a diagnosis. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, none of that shit works. Not for me. Like, I was on a hardcore freaking laxative for 10 freaking years. And it stopped working. They kept on increasing the dose, increasing it. And it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't make me go to the toilet. Nothing that they gave me would make me go. I can't take anything and it, like, make me go. Hardly. It's just, I have to eat something that don't freaking agree with me. Whatever that may be. I've tried all the laxatives, and the only thing they do is make my damn stomach hurt. They gave me them when I had my kids, laxatives, and it didn't do the damn thing. They just finally just discharged me, even though that I hadn't used the toilet like they required me to do after I had the baby. They require you to go pee and poop before they let you leave, and I never would. And when I'd get home, it'd be another week or two before I'd even use the bathroom. Yeah, I'm dealing with cervical cancer right now. I really don't need colon. But I've had this since I can remember. I don't know what it is. They've never tested me. I need to go to a gastroenterologist and find out what the fuck's going on with my gut. I've tried, probiotics and all that shit. It just don't work. So I go back for my biopsy, and then we're going to discuss what they want to do moving forward and see what I've got to do. My cells are mutating, so who knows. I wanted to get married to a football player that had a lot of money and buy me a mansion and have 10 more kids so we could have our own football team, but it don't look like that's going to happen. So the surgery is not always an option. Sometimes the cell growth is too advanced and surgery is not an option, and chemo or radiation is the only course of treatment to lengthen your life. And there is no good outcome for it when it's bad. So surgery is not always an option. Sometimes it is, it depends on what kind of cells you have, what kind it is, how they've mutated. So don't believe that that's always an option. Hysterectomies are mainly done in certain scenarios with cervical cancer, and also, and it's very rare. Like, they very rarely do hysterectomies for that anymore, because it's just it don't work. But they do a lot of hysterectomies for fibroids and endometriosis, like Dolly Parton. That's why she had her hysterectomy. She has endometriosis. Yeah. So if you've got stage 3 or 4, there are not very many options. If you can catch it in the... I caught mine last time in stage 1. So I just had a surgery where they went in with the leaf and they took the cells off in 2017. And my doctor's very concerned that I had the kind of mutated cells in my pap smear that I did, and Um, I mean, sometimes it's an option, but a lot of times if you're in stage 4 or stage 3, even if you have the surgery, it's not going to fix it. Because once it's stage 4, it's spread into your lymph nodes and shit. And, you know, it's not always an option. Surgery is not always an option for everybody. Just like I said, everybody's different. Some people may live. I know this woman, she had a complete hysterectomy. She had cervical cancer. And that cervical cancer came back and it took her life. And she'd already had a full hysterectomy. Because cervical cancer can grow in your vagina tissue, in your soft tissue. It does not have to grow on your cervix. It does not have to grow in your uterus. It can, and it will come back if it's very aggressive. It will. And that's what my doctor told me. She said, I don't know when it will be, but you will have full-blown cervical cancer. So you better do whatever you want to do with your lady parts while you can, because you're not going to have them for very much longer. Now, I don't have anybody to come here and stay, and the way that my dogs are set up, and don't get me wrong, my life is very important, but they're important to me. I don't have anybody to help me with them. I don't have the money to fix the place in the back for them where they can be outside while I recover. I can't afford a kennel. I'm going to have to go out here and get this mail. Because I'm trying to rebuild everything that somebody else took away from me. And I am poor. And I'm doing the best I fucking can. And they're all inside, and they pull on me a lot. It started raining. I'm going to have to run out here and get this mail. Well, if you want to start one, I can't start one because I've already been threatened for my GoFundMe. So, I'm not starting nothing. I'm going to pause this and run out here and get this mail. I don't want to get my phone wet. That somebody was wonderful enough to give me Karen. Somebody was wonderful enough to give me Karen. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what everybody's comments been, but I'm going to turn the light on. There you go. But anyway, I do worry about my animals if I get sick. I do worry about a lot of things. Like having my dogs inside, I wouldn't be able to have home health. I probably wouldn't want it. Some of them people are snotty. It's different from coming from where I had this big, humongous fucking family of cousins and aunts and uncles and mom and my whole mom's side of the family and grandma and all these people to having nobody within a few freaking years. And being just, well, see, the last home health nurse I had, she was friends with my ex-in-laws, and she reported me to fucking CPS for no damn good reason. So I have my bias about them. I think they're assholes, some of them. Now, the ones that took care of my great-grandma and grandpa when they was on hospice, I love them. But the little home health nurse that comes from the freaking Coleman health department, you're a bitch. Yeah, everybody's gone. Now, some of them are good. We had this one named Jane Moses, and she was an awesome woman. She had to retire due to health reasons. She was an awesome fucking woman. Now, there's some wonderful people out there, but my luck, I'd get an asshole, because that's just my luck. I said if I did. I didn't say I did. I said if I did. If. Because when you get, like, super sick and you don't have family to step in or a husband and stuff like that to help take care of you, you have to let your insurance pay somebody to come and check on you and help you bathe and light house cleaning and shit like that. That's the way the world fucking works. If you want to stay at home and don't want to be put somewhere. I sure as hell don't want to be put nowhere. I have Medicare and Medicaid. They'll pay for somewhat. But this is like a big if. This is not happening. I'm not saying it's going to freaking happen. It is a if it gets that far, thing. If it does. Right now, we're just finding out what it is, what we're going to do, what is the course of treatment moving forward. We're just going to see. Could just be another surgery that takes me 8 weeks to heal up from and 32 days of a period. It could just be that. It could be another leap. Or it could be something more drastic. They could have to take my whole cervix out and chemo or radiation or surgery may not even be an option. We don't know yet. So I had cancer tissue on my cervix in 2017 and they removed it with a LEEP procedure. So it's back. And the last 2 years I've had a couple biopsies. And that's all they've done is monitor it. Biopsies come back, no mutation. Well, my pap smear come back with mutation of the cells. So now I'm doing another round of, let's see what it is. I go back on the 20th. And I'm so freaking nervous. Thank God they're gonna. I'm so nervous to leave my dogs here and go off. And maybe come back and one of them unalive the other one because I don't have carriers for all the littles. They need to be put up, but that's just hard. Yeah, a lot of people have workers' comp. My friend has that. She injured her back, and she has short-term and long-term disability coverage on that. I'm fortunate enough that I've been on disability since I was 16. That I have good health insurance, because I couldn't afford to go to the doctor and have treatments of any kind if I didn't. It's here. The storm's here, y'all. Alright, now. So, it puts a lot of things in perspective. Saying you're done having kids and then facing the fact that it's going to be taken from you and that decision's going to be out of your hands. And I'm still pretty young, but you know, it's not that I want more kids. It's like, it sucks that it's going to be taken away from me, or it could be taken away from me. And that's reality of the situation. You don't need no kids. I've heard that shit out of people. All the shit you go, it don't make a damn. Don't be telling me that dumb shit. I had to sit here and live the reality of it, that all I'm facing, health-wise, mentally, and everything else. So don't be telling me that I don't need something. Didn't say I was going to have it. But when it's taken from you without your consent, it is a totally different experience than if you decide and you go in and you electrically have it done. And people regret that decision. The number one regret in women is a tuber ligation. Most of them cry after they have it because you're done. You're completely done with that aspect of your life. It is completely over. And then women that's had hysterectomies, it's taken from you. You're done. So, life is going to... life has already took the chance that I had to be a mom away from me. And now they're going to take the ability to ever have any more away from me, too. That's how I feel about it. Because if my cervix is gone, there's nothing to hold anything up in there. It'll just fall out. And I can't even carry the term anyway because I've already had surgery on my cervix. And if they decide to take everything out, then you know you're done. Yeah. And people that don't go through that, they don't understand it. It's not that I'm going out here trying to impregnate myself or something. Thank you. It's the simple fact that it's going to be taken from me. It's like taking a man and chopping his nuts off. To them. They don't understand it. And the other people looking in from out, they're like, oh, well, you didn't need no more anyway. What? That don't make me feel no fucking better about being gutted. Don't make you feel no damn better about that shit. You don't feel like yourself no more. You feel like somebody else. You're a different person when you have that done. I don't care what you say you are. And you have to come to terms with that and heal from it. You're never the same again. It don't matter if you're done. You ain't had babies in 10 or 15 years. When it's taken from you, it's taken. Well, even if I did, I wouldn't have them. I wouldn't have any more children because I've lost custody of my other kids due to their fathers and their families, and I feel like they wouldn't let me keep them, and I'm not going to put myself through that shit again. And I'm also not going to put myself through pregnancy loss again. So, That's the way I feel. I'm really attached to my lady bets. And I feel like I won't be the same. I feel like, even though I'm starting to go through menopause already, which is not good, and that can be a sign of cancer, I feel like, it's a part of me, and if that part's gone, I won't be me no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably crazy, and it's probably just in my head, but that's the way I feel. I feel for you. I went 17, well, I like 2 days being 17 weeks pregnant with a little boy. And I had to be induced and have him at almost 17 weeks of gestation. And I was in labor for 2 days. And it destroyed me mentally. It destroyed me. I wept and wept and wept and grieved for that little baby. And I still grieve for him. And I'm just like scared to death if I ever got pregnant again that it would just happen again, or somebody would take my baby away from me when I got to love it just like all the rest of them. And how could I do that to me again? How could I destroy myself when I worked so hard to get back where I'm at? How could I do that to me again? How could I let myself down? I can't do that. I always wanted a big family. I won't ever have that. I feel like I can't be happy. If things were different, even with the pregnancy loss, even if I had the pregnancy loss, if I had custody of my other kids, I might, thank you, I might have more children, especially facing the fact that I might not have a uterus next year. I might do that. After I was cleared by my doctor, I wouldn't do it and jeopardize my health. But with the cards that I've been dealt, it's just time to fold them damn things. Life is never going to be the way I want it to be. It's never going to turn out the way I want it to be, and it's never going to change because of governments. There's a video that I found on here that I've been meaning to post about how CPS works. And it just pretty much 100% tells how they operate. And I'm going to see if I can stick it in here. I did download it, but I may just post it so y'all can watch it. But y'all need to watch it, because that's exactly what they fucking do. And the sad thing is when my kids can't even have kids. Because if they have children in the same state that they've had CPS involved in their bringing up, they're going to go right back into their life and take their kids away. And if they're not a family member that's young enough to take them, they're going to put them in the system and adopt them out. Ugh. And that's just the way they do. They keep on coming after the same fucking people. I was in foster care system when I was a child, and then they come after me when I had children. Mainly because of their father, that he had been in the system with his previous children that I knew nothing about. And they just kept on coming after me until they took him away. And he was the ringleader of that shit, lying to me and then going and running and telling CPS shit. Him and his mother and sister and the rest of his fucking family. And that's how they gained custody of my kids. And my ex-boyfriend and his mother and all of them done the same shit. gained my trust, and then stabbed me in the fucking back. Now, I never mistreated my kids in any sort of way. I tried to protect them from them. They had, and the wild thing was, while I was sitting over there when he ran off with some other fucking woman and took our only vehicle, and I was sitting over there 8 fucking months pregnant with a baby and had a 1-year-old, and we didn't have no food or nothing to drink in the household. I called his fucking family, and they told me I could drink damn tap water. So I had to get out and walk 4 miles to the fucking store with a stroller, pushing my 1-year-old, 8 months fucking pregnant. Almost went into labor. Somebody seen me walking up there. She was in a home health. She was visiting a patient. And she took me to the store and took me home. No, he didn't fucking work. He robbed everybody. All he done was steal shit and get in trouble. He had a felony for theft. He's living with this woman that was 20 years older than me. She was all the time, I'm old enough to be your mama. Ma'am, my mother wouldn't have fucked my husband. She was a shitty person. My mama was in a lot of damn ways, but she wouldn't have fucked my husband. So don't be telling me that you're like my mother, because you ain't my fucking mama. You're a home-wrecking whore. Get that shit right. Well, he's done her the same way he fucking done me, and she left and went back to her damn husband as soon as he got out of jail. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? I put up with that shit, and I stayed. Why? Because I was stupid and young. I put up with a lot of shit that I didn't deserve. I won't do that again. Ever. I wish I'd have never come back to Coleman. Run out of money or not, I wish I'd have found me government apartments up there in Tuscaloosa somewhere, and I would have never fucking come back to Coleman County, because it is all it ever done is bring me heartache and disappointment. It's raining like hell over here. I think it's hailing. I got the door open where I can see. I did move. I moved into another county. Heavy rain near your location. Yeah, I can see that. It's raining like hell. I did move. I sold my place up there and moved over here and almost lost my damn SSI check over that shit. And I have blamed myself for so many fucking years for everybody else's bullshit, and I'm not doing that no more. No, that ship sailed a long time ago. There ain't nothing left in Tuscaloosa for my ass no more. I'm happy and content where I'm at. I would like to get me a second house, but that's not possible. Drawing SSI, they'd take my check away because it was a considered asset. I would like to move up there where I'd be closer to my doctor and close by to go meet my little girl instead of being 2 or 3 hours away from her where I can't even go see her. I'd like to move closer. It would help me a lot, but can't afford that. It's not even relevantly possible to have 2 houses when you're poor. Well, I technically do, but the other one's is a shithole and needs to be like demoed and just be land. You know what? When I tear that old trailer down and clean that place up, I'm just going to stick a little down shed off the TikTok shop or Lowe's or something, the cheapest damn one, or Marketplace over there where I can say it's a damn structure and homestead it where I don't have to pay all that damn land tax on that stuff. Because land is so freaking high when it's just land. It'd be $200 or $300 just for the land tax up there. So I'll put a structure on there and homestead it. Say it's a house. Just put a little shed on there. It's a house. Put a pole beside it. Make it look like a light pole. They'll never know the difference. There you go, a tiny home. I plan on leaving that to my kids. My kids will have that 4 acres up there. Put them a couple of mobile homes up there, and then they'll have a place to live. I can't do that. I promise. My papa wouldn't. He worked his ass off his whole fucking life for that place. And the day that he had 16 fucking strokes and become a vegetable, he made me promise him at the age of 14 that I wouldn't never let nobody sell that damn place because my name's on it. And I've had to fight tooth and nail to keep that promise all these damn years. And I just can't fucking do it. And everybody's like, he's dead and gone. That don't mean shit. It does mean something to me. I gave my fucking word. I don't break my word. I've never broke my word. And I'm not going to start now. If I'm with you, I'm fucking with you. Period. It means a lot to me. And he meant the world to me, and I'm not going to do it. He wanted it kept in the family. I'm going to give it to my kids. And they can live on it. They want to fucking sell it, they can. I hope they don't. Because I'm going to leave them all a damn note. That it's family property that goes back over 100 years. When it was first bought, the mortgage payment was $1.50. I found all the old mortgage paperwork. My papa didn't mortgage it, but his in-laws did, and that's who he got it from. So he had to pay the mortgage off and have it transferred over into his name. $1.50. He worked 2 jobs at a sawmill to pay the mortgage. He paid Jim Walters $1,500 to build him a house out there for us. And my brother destroyed it after he got sick. And it had to be tore down last year. And it made me want to throw up. I was raised in that fucking house. I can, but I will never live there. I'll never live there. That is a thing of the past for me. Yep. It is not the present. I have a home that I purchased, and it needs between $6,000 and $10,000 worth of work that I don't have the money for. And I'm trying to save it up. But every time I get it saved up, guess what? Something else fucking breaks. And it just, a never-ending cycle. I'll never live there. I can't. There are too many painful memories there. Even the memories of them is damn painful to me because I had to watch them die at the age of 14, 6 months apart. One in June and one in January. And he wasn't a man when he died. He was just a body with a heartbeat. He was gone. His mind was gone. His mind left that day last day I talked to him when he had them strokes. I remember hugging him in the hospital for the last time, talking to him while he's still in right state of mind. Telling him that I loved him. And that was the last time I ever fucking seen him. Talked to him. He lived 6 more months, bedridden, had to wear a damn diaper that I had to help change. And he took his last breath on Father's Day and was buried on my birthday in June. And I was lost. Because he was the only person that gave a shit. And then I was just thrown off with my addict of a fucking mother. That she would take me and leave me somewhere for 9 or 10 months at a time with somebody. Anybody. And she'd come back and she had the jerks so bad. It's like them home movie videos that people make making fun of these people out here on the street corner that can't quit moving. She was like that. That was my whole fucking childhood. And then she died 4 years later from that in front of me. She had help. And then I had no home, nothing. I was thrown out. When my mom died, I was tossed out on the fucking street. Barely 18 years old. Well, a little over 18. It was leave or be institutionalized because I wouldn't conform to what they wanted me to do. They couldn't control me. So they was going to have me institutionalized. So I run away in the middle of the night. And it was hell. I never had a place to live. I don't believe until I got this one that I've ever had a place on my own to live. Just staying here and there and everywhere, wherever I could. Like a damn gypsy. This is the only home I've ever had in my entire life, other than staying with my papa and them. When I was really, really young. And I never stayed there. I wasn't allowed to stay there. I'd be ripped away and took somewhere and dumped all the freaking time. Never knew where I was going to sleep, where I was going to end up. This is the first home I've ever had where I feel like hopefully the rug won't get pulled out from underneath me and I lose it like I've lost everything else. Nope. He was left at great-grandma and grandpa's. He had complete run of everything. Everything he done was okay. He was up on a pedestal. He never was confronted. He was gave cars. He was gave whatever he wanted. He never had to do nothing but exist. Hang out with his friends. Be a kid. Do whatever. I went to work at 8. I was told I had to fucking grow up. I was being essayed from the time I was 8 years old. No, I knew that nobody wanted me and nobody loved me. No, I have 3 half-brothers and a half-sister. None of them want anything to do with me. And I don't want anything to do with them. And it wasn't just because I thought that from the way I was being treated These people that was supposed to be my shelter and my love and my comfort and have my back because they was my fucking family, they would straight up tell me to my face that I wasn't good enough, that they never wanted me, and they wanted to get rid of me. And the sight of me made them sick to their stomach. My mother told me she never wanted to have a girl. And that's why she couldn't stay at home, because she couldn't stand to look at me for who my daddy was. But yet she laid down and got pregnant with my ass and decided to have me into this world to mistreat me. And that's why she couldn't stay at home, because the sight of me made her sick to her fucking stomach. And she never loved me. All I ever wanted was my mom to love me and spend time with me. And I fought for that my entire life. I would starve myself until she would come home. From the age of 4 years old, I'd starve myself so my mother would come back home. I have lost my children. I have lost my home. My marriage was shit. Everybody has treated me like I'm fucking nothing. I don't matter. I've never mattered. And going forward with, cervical cancer issues and everything else I'm having to face, and I'm just going to try to suck it up and just go on through it. I want what I want, but I can't have what I want. Because this world won't allow me to have it. The government won't allow me to have it. Other people won't allow me to have it. Because God forbid that I try to take my life back, stand on my own 2 feet, and be fucking happy. They got to take that from me. But I want to be able to live, be free, not have somebody to reign over my life, destroy. Every time I get to a place where I'm okay and I feel like, my life is starting to look up, there's somebody comes in and just knocks it down, takes it all away. Makes it so fucking miserable for me that I'm on the point of having a freaking mental breakdown. And it seems like every freaking time. So I'm over here, things are going pretty good. I haven't talked to my neighbor in a while. I've seen her, she hasn't really waved at me. I don't know what's going on, if she's mad at me, I hope not. They haven't really said anything, been over here. I hope I haven't done anything to make them mad. I am a little bit, cringy about other people and my animals and things like that. And my neighbor up here that has the German Shepherds that works up here at the city hall and does, the water and shit. She did talk to me the other day. She's really nice, and she was really nice on the phone. She's the one that set up my water when I moved over here. Her dog had got run over. Poor dog. It looked pitiful. I know that dog was hurting. But she took it to the vet and got it, situated and everything. It had a cone on and had to looked like 2 different surgeries. And it'll be alright. It just won't it'll have a No Nub. His tail's gone. She talked to me about a week or so ago. I think she's just wanting to interact with me. She said it was because she seen a dog running up the road. She thought it was one of mine, but I think she just wanted to talk to me. And I mean, it's not that I'm antisocial. It's just I keep to myself because it seems like people cause fucking problems. And I don't want them to think that I think that the neighbors are out to get me or some kind of shit. But I did kind of come off like that one day. Because everywhere I've lived, somebody started shit for me about the dogs or something. People used to come at my house and scream at me and tell me if I had animals that I was a sorry piece of shit and that I cared more about them dogs than I did my kids and this. And I've been told that so many damn times. I don't fucking have my kids. First of all, I care more about them kids that I've got pregnant with and carried and birthed than I do any fucking thing. And that always will be the case. I shouldn't have to change to please somebody else. And it's just a damn excuse to put me down. It's all it is. All I have is my dogs right now, and they will be taken care of. Regardless of what anybody else thinks. I will make sure that I am the best dog mom that I can be. Because that's all I can do right now. They're not going to live forever. Yes, they are. Sure as hell our dogs are loyal. So I've got a 15-year-old Shih Tzu. I got a 12-year-old one. I got a 5 and a 6-year-old. I have a 14-year-old wiener dog. I have a 10-year-old miniature pinscher mix. And then the rest of them are Shih Tzus. And I have one that's like 2 years old. And then I have one that's, they're 2 years old. And that's the youngest ones I've got are like 2. I've got 3 of them. And my big dogs, my Dalmatians, this one in here, she's 4. This one's 4. That one's 7. That one's 10. And then Pongo is he'll be 11 this year. They ain't damn young. They're up in the tooth. Yes, it's raining. Not really heavy. It was a while ago. It kind of stopped. Now it's raining again. But they're not young dogs. They're not going to... But people think that these dogs are going to live to be 45 years old, I guess. They're not. Because they're my babies. That's how I keep up with all of them. Because they're my babies. And I know all their birth dates. And most of them are registered. I've got a couple that are AKC registered. Some of them are most of them are CKC. And they all got their dates of birth on there. And I remember the day that I got every single one of them. No, nobody helps me with dog food. I look for deals. I feed mine lamb formula, Purina dog chow. And I never planned on having 8 dogs. I never did. It was not my plan, but it just kind of happened that way. And they'll always have a home with me, and I will be very sad when they pass. And I hope it's a long time, but Elsa's blind. She's 15, and usually Shih Tzus don't live past 14 years old, and she's completely freaking blind. I've got to go put some stuff in her eyes to leave them up. Her tear ducts don't work no more. She has a growth. My wiener dog has growths all over her. They think she's got cancer. So they're up in years. Pongo's got a tumor. Dogs don't live fucking forever, like people think. Elsa is cream and white. She looks like the Shaggy dog. Thank you for the march. That's cute. I picked something that would move. And the older they get, the more medical shit they need. That's what's... I mean, I spent more on freaking medicine this month for my dogs than I did damn food. Because I've got one with a skin condition. And Elsa's got a chronic eye condition. And then I've got a couple that's got freaking very bad anxiety. And that's $30 or $40 for a bottle of pills. Belgian Malinois. Them dogs can be difficult. They're more intense than a German Shepherd. Not that they're expensive. Belgian Malinois dogs are very, like, high-driven dogs. And don't just go out there and get them because they look cute. Do your research. They need a lot of training, a lot of exercise. They're the number one dog that they train to do, guarding work or whatever they call it. So I do all my grooming. I bought a pair of clippers last month. That was $177. I do all my own grooming. I probably suck at it, but it's at-home haircut. It is what it is. I groom all of them. I try to keep them cut at different times. That way I got 6 weeks to let their hair grow out. Elsa needs to be trimmed. She is a pretty girl, though. I do all my shots that I can do at home. They all have to have rabies shots this year. So when I get my car back, I've got to try to load all these fatties up in my car and take them. Which I'm trying to get the vet to give me a prescription, or I can do them at home. Because Dottie has to be completely sedated when she goes into the vet, and I really don't want to have to do that because of her fear aggression towards people. I groom all my dogs myself. I'm not great at it, but I get it done. It takes me like 2 hours to groom one. And then I wash them real good. You have to be careful. Nicking them around their ears and stuff is very easy to do. And the older they are, the thinner their skin is. And puppies have thin skin too, so you have to hold their skin tight. And I cut them down as short as I can damn get them without it being the bare skin. That way it takes longer for the hair to grow back. Thank you. So I groom all my babies that are long-haired. And I need to start giving them a bath once a week. They stink. I got to give my big dogs a bath. I've been procrastinating on that. Been procrastinating because they bite the hell out of me and they're going to knock me in the bathtub and it's going to be water every damn where all over the bathroom. They're going to be knocking everything off in there because they hate water for some damn reason. All it done was like sprinkle rain over here for a minute and then just quit. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't going to do nothing. Now, there's something that I haven't been doing, but I've got me some gloves, and I'm going to have to start doing it. I have not cleaned out their anal glands. Ugh. Something I'm not looking forward to doing. Yep, I'm gonna do it in the bathtub. But they need it. Ain't had their anal glands cleaned out in a while, and they've been scratching their asses on the ground outside, and that's a sign that their anal glands are stopped up. Yeah. Supposedly it's better to do it without a glove on. I don't know if I could stomach it. If I got butt goo on my hand, I probably would have a dumb spastic fit. Maybe gonna come a storm. Who knows? But I'm about to get off here. I'm starting to get hoarse, y'all. Listen, you hear it? I don't know if it's here or not. I'll keep y'all updated. I'll get back on here in a little bit. But I'm going to get off and give my voice a rest. Been on here about an hour or two. I'll get back on a little bit and update y'all. Salutations.